can have your pellets in a bit. I'm just going to wait a couple minutes for the internet to kick in. I know. And then you can have a couple. Here we go. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Palin. Morning, Thomas. How you all doing? Good morning, Boba. Good morning, Hetland and Minion. It's so frosty here today. I looked outside and it's just all the cars are iced up and all the grass is frosty. Good morning, Minion and Saffron and Nightsham and Bee. How are you all doing? Hope you're all keeping cozy. Morning, Darius. But yeah, it's just super chilly and I've got to go out later. Oh, sorry, Fifi. I saw a tuft and I took my opportunity. You have snow? Oh my gosh, morning, Ninewood. You have snow as well, Bee. Lay, thank you very much. Hang on, what? Huh? my brain didn't compute that for a second and I thought it said Lay gave a gift sub to Lay and I was like, huh? Thank you for gifting one to Bee. The lesser known bees and the snails sticking together is very good. Good morning, Grammy. Good morning, Cow. Oh my gosh, Darius, those emotes are so cute. Look at that little doggo. Good morning, Rob. But yeah, I'm going out after stream today. Oh, it turns out we are doing a Kirby stream. So I will be on Yogs, but we've not actually decided what to play yet. But there will be something. But I'm going to have to stay home for it because I've just got too much work to do to go into the office, to be honest. So yeah, I shall be doing something. But I couldn't tell you what. But I'm off to the cinema later for my friend's birthday, so I need to get going sooner. And not from the office. Oh, Playtop. Oh my gosh, you've not done Playtop in ages. Maybe I could suggest it to them. Because we've sort of done all the Power Wash things, I think. What are you saying? Sonic 3. Which hopefully will be good. I've, Morning, Yakaboo. Bad rat. What's bad rats? Do I want to know? Is it like Bratz, but with rats? Morning, Becca. I do have to go fast. That's the thing. I've got to go from my house because I'd be slow from the office. Good morning, the centre. Morning, Emma. But yeah, I realised I've got a bit of a weird week ahead. Because it's just a bad game that people buy each other copies of. Oh, one of those types of games. I see. It's like 12p. Well, sounds perfect. I'm doing I'm recording on Monday. So something I can't say yet, but I'll be busy all day Monday, so I can't stream on Monday. And then I'm away Thursday and Friday for holiday. And then Tuesday I accidentally booked a dentist appointment, and now I've realised that blocks up how much of the time if I can only stream for 2 days next week, I'm like, I better actually stream on them. So I think I'm going to cancel that. And Jeremy, thank you very much for the Prime. Thank you. And yeah, I think I'm going to cancel that or push it. Well, I've already paid the blooming deposit on it, but push it back to when we get back from holiday. So I can actually do 2 days of streaming next week. The stream from the dentist chair. Oh, jeez. I feel like that would be... I mean, maybe it could be for people who are scared of the dentist. Maybe it could be exposure therapy. Just getting used to it. Although I feel like I'm not the calmest type person. Let's go live at 2:30. Why I order. POV, you're getting dental work done. Oh, jeez, that's terrifying. But yeah, I think I'll push it back. Not just because I don't want to do it, but because it means I'll actually get 2 proper days next week. And then on Wednesday, I'll be dropping the bunnies off at the border. And then it means I have to have a night without them in the house. And I think because of that, I had a bad dream last night about the bunnies. It was really horrible. And I think it's because I'm not going to be looking after them for a few days. And that just puts me on edge. So, because we'll be leaving early on the day. So it was easier to take them away. But yeah, I had this dream that it was really weird. I had a dream that I got back from having been out all day. I don't know where. But basically I'd left the bunnies, I'd put the bunnies up on the table and then left and forgotten about them. And I got back and they were still just sat on the table. And I was like, oh my gosh, bunnies, they've not had access to water or food all day. So then Fifi was really floppy. So I picked her up and I was carrying her to a water bowl, but the water bowls were like really muddy and dirty and horrible. And I was like, Alex, get her fresh water. And I was trying to put her down so she could drink and all of this stuff. And it was just really horrible. And then it changed to being a film stress dream, which all of my dreams at the moment have literally been, I work on a film set again and it's a stress dream. That's just the ongoing theme, one of which you're here on this week's Comfort Zone. But yeah, I don't know why it do be like that. Because I don't remember in the past having stress dreams around. Oh, look at he. The baby boy. I don't remember having that sort of stress dream around New Year's before. Usually I go a lot more, New Year, possibilities, blah, blah, blah. Whereas this year it's just been very, let's be stressed. Why? What if we were just a bit stressed? But yeah, those kind of dreams can leave. They do. It's like the other day I had a horrible dream that Alex was divorcing me, and I just woke up. I was talking to Ridian the other day about not really ever crying. With that one, I just woke up crying. It was horrible. It was bloody traumatic, that one. I don't know why my dreams are just awful at the moment. But thankfully, did you get IRL Alex to apologise? Well, I woke him up with because I just immediately, in my sleepiness, was just clinging onto him and crying. Just so that's how he woke up, was with me doing that. He was just like, what's happened? I was like, you were divorcing me. He was like, oh. But it was just really brutal. I was just sat talking to the lawyer, and all the time, it's the typical thing. I know a lot of people who get these types of dreams, there's one thing in common, because I've talked to Pyrian about this before, where you get that your partner, it's not that not only do they not love you anymore, but they also just don't care, and you'll be crying and upset, and they're just there idiot sort of thing. And that's the worst part, is that they just you get worse and they get more nonchalant sort of thing. And it seems to be quite a common thing that happens to people in dreams. Twonk, thank you very much for the 48 months. We got real banooies up in here. We do. Look at you little stretchy legs. Look at you little stretchy legs. I want to cuddle you, but I don't know how well I can reach you. Oh, there we go. I will be casting a big shadow over you, though. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. Oh. No, it went when I set up. Oh. Look at he. Look at he. In my dreams last night, I appear to have written the 2 original songs for a dystopian supernatural musical. Now I can only remember 3 lines. Well, write them down now. You never know. This could be your next big thing. Because there are quite a few songs, like Beatles songs, I think, that came to them in dreams. And I think they checked to see, they were like, oh, is this already a song? And it wasn't. It's just their brains had opened up in a special way when they were dreaming. Keep dreaming and eventually you'll have a whole song. Yeah, just go back to bed. Go back to bed and don't come out until we've heard the whole song. But yeah, it's been various like books inspired by dreams as well. Like Frankenstein is the big one. And scientific theories as well have come to people in dreams. Crippers, thank you very much for the 25 months. Happy New Year. Hope the year's treating you very well so far. But I feel like I'm going to sneeze again. It's every time I'm leaning forward. Wait. There it is. Sneeze came to me in a dream. Thank you. Where is Fifi? I thought Fifi was the other side of the table, but I cannot see her. Hang on, I'm going to use my phone to find her. Oh, is that? That's Fifi, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Okay. How come when Gerry sneezes, Brownie gives him attention, but when Brownie sneezes, Gerry doesn't react? He's used to me sneezing now. He's used to my snuffle sneezes. I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to maybe hamsters. And it's something I've not wanted to address for like 3 years. I've just noticed that ever since we've had hamsters, I've had to take antihistamines a lot more than I ever had to take them before. But I'm sure it's completely unrelated. But yeah. It's so heckin' cold and my heating doesn't work, so I've whacked out the Brownie recommended sponsored Oodie. Nice. You stay cozy. Good morning, G-Foot. Anti-hamster-means, yeah, that's what I need. Bless him. It could be that it's more an allergy to the bedding or something and not the hamsters themselves. Are you okay, Gerry? Is that a sympathy sneeze? What do your bunny use here? What is it? Wait, I can hear something outside. I don't think my phone will be picking it up, but I'm pretty sure I can hear the A team outside. Is it the do 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 do? Something outside is playing that tune. Is that the A team or is that something else? There's like, it sounds like an ice cream van playing. But I'm guessing it's not an ice cream truck at this time of year? Maybe? It's gone now. It must have just been going down the road. How bizarre. I mean, there is a coffee van around Bristol that plays a tune, but it plays the Godfather tune. It used to stop at the vets and various other businesses for lunch. So you'd hear it going, oh, what was the tune? Do 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 do. It used to do that, and then everyone would just leave and go for coffee. I had a dream about working at the vets as well last night. I just remembered. I had a dream that I needed something for the bunnies. So I put my scrubs on and I just went back in and acted as if I still worked there. And I was just going around, and someone, like one person cottoned on to me and they were just like, do you need any help? Do you know where everything is? And I was just like, oh yeah, I know where everything is. And then I was like, oh, hang on, should I have pretended it was like my first day? Or should I pretend that I just work here every now and then sort of thing? Wait, Rob, do you have one that does that too? I wonder if it's like, are there just coffee vans that play that tune that people, it just comes with that tune installed? But I managed to grab 2 1 ml syringes, and then I was like, okay, my old boss has just come into work. I better leave now whilst I'm ahead. But I can't remember what I was actually trying to get. It was something like a heat pad or something like that, I think I wanted for the bunnies. Look at Fifi's little snoot. Oh, she got extra snuggly. Oh, a little tooth pair. Gerry, that's quite a stance. So bold. I feel like he can't decide whether he's going to run towards me because he thinks I've got something or whether he's going to settle down, and I'm scared to move in case. I love it when bunnies look directly at the camera. The funny thing is, the camera is probably quite a lot in Gerry's blind spot. Because their heads are on the side of their eyes. Because their eyes are on the side of their head, they can't really see. And also they have quite bad vision close up. Because sometimes Gerry will, or bunnies in general, I think, will sit with like a chair leg or something right in front of them, and I think it's so that they know they're protected from that spot because they can't see into it. So like, nothing can get me from there. Either that or they don't know it's there. One or the other. Bless them. Well, they just like the leg. True. I'm feeling a little bit snuffly, so I'm going to leave you with the bunnies and I'm going to go and blow my nose so I'm not snaffling as much. Don't know how much it'll help, but I'm trying to think, is there an angle where I can let you see Fifi as well? I don't know. Wait, if I... Oh, that's going to fall over. Hopefully that's okay. I'll be back in a bit. Bunnies, you're in charge. Don't follow me when I leave. Stay snuggly. I saw you both go to get up then. Okay. Love you. Did you stay? Yay! Well done! Okay, there we go. I feel a little bit better. A little bit less snuffles. So yeah, we were talking about playing maybe Escape Sim today, but I'm a bit worried about Escape Sim because I think whenever I play it with people, I'm not very good at making myself heard. So then I'll be trying to say, I'm doing this now. I think I've solved this. I'm gonna put this in, and then people just don't hear me, and then they get annoyed because they're like, "You solved it and you didn't tell me," and I'm just like, "No, I tried to tell you." So I would err on the side of not Escape Sim. That was a little walk, but I'm trying to think what else we could do. Final Fantasy 14. Oh no. Oh no. Wouldn't make a good shepherd either. See, this is true. Just scream shut up before every sentence. A Kirby Civ game? I guess oh no. Could we do it that we gang up on the computer? 3v1 it? Oh yeah, I could play Raft. Apparently House Flipper 2 has multiplayer. Ah, that would be a lovely one. I love House Flipper. Wait, didn't House Flipper 2 already come out? Civ 3 on the 3rd. You know what? I was at the New Year's party I went to. They had like a raffle, and everyone brings in a prize. And one of the prizes was a copy of Civ 3. I was thinking, would most computers even run it now? But I was sort of, one of them was actually this really cool Pikachu card. Hello. Come galumphing over. Ah, second Fifi. Hello. I really wanted the Pikachu card, and do you know what? There was they called out the raffle number, and no one said, "Oh, that's mine." So then it went to someone else, and then I looked over, and Alex had the number, and I was like, "You had that number? They called that out for Pikachu," and he was like, "Oh, it doesn't really matter. I wouldn't really want it," and I was like, "I would want it." It was a really cool card. Wow. But I think he just wasn't paying attention to which ones he had. How long until every day of Jingle Jam is its corresponding Civ game? Well, I guess by next year, will you be able to have Civ every day up until the 7th? Because we'll Civ 7's, that's the one that got announced, right? But I don't know when it's out. Oh, Gerry, you've put so much fluff in your ears. Is that what caused the dream divorce? Oh, maybe. Denying me my Pokemon card. I would still like to give a go to that, the one you said, was it you or Talia that suggested that Planet Crafter one? That did look good. Oh, I've been abandoned. What can I do to lure a bunny over? Oh, act as if I was leaving. Apparently that's enough. He's like, wait, no, I was meant to be leaving you. You can't leave me. Oh, Gerry boy. I also need to, in the next few days, record enough videos for Veganuary to do me for... Hello! Fancy seeing you here. So that I can have everything uploaded before I go on holiday. So I've got to get cooking. I've got to get making treats. Hey, Gerry. I need to come up with a food plan over the weekend for everything I need to make before I leave. And then film it and then eat it. Oh, blah, 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 blah. I feel like, because a lot of the time I don't get much time to sit down and just come up with a plan of what I'm doing. I feel like so many times the bunny stream just becomes my admin stream where I just say out loud what I need to do. It's just me listing my jobs and my plans because I'm like, oh yeah, I need to call the dentist and rearrange my appointment. Fifi, you've got something on your face. Fifi, come here. I think I always trust that people will just be looking at the bunnies and not really listening to anything I'm saying, so I can get away with it. Oh, wait, did it go? Fifi, can I smooth your face? I think whatever it was fell off. I'm sad that this is like a 1 in 100 occasion that I'm able to tune into this stream. Oh, well, you're very welcome when you can. What happens if you make 20 food things but can't eat them all? Oh no. I'll try my darndest. Where are we going on holiday? We're going to North East Wales. To Flintshire. I put everything you say here in my personal diary in case you forget. Thank you. That's really useful because I very often get that thing where I'm like, I swear I have something I meant to do today and I've forgotten what it is. So you could be my secretary. Next time I'm like, what am I doing today? Look at these banoos. Look at them. But yeah, I'm excited. I love going to Wales. And it just looks like a really lovely place that we're going to. And it should be a very chill holiday. We're mostly excited to sort out our sleep pattern. That's the level of adult we're at now. Just being excited to go to bed at a reasonable time. To go past me without a word. Yeah, we're going to be like level with Chester, I think. When you're looking at it on a map, it looks like Chester is directly east I live in South Wales, but somehow I've never got around to visiting anywhere in the north. I think I've been to a couple places in North Wales, but it's when I was very little and I don't particularly remember it. I went on a school holiday, a school trip, an educational school trip to, I think it was like a coal mine in North Wales. And I've been to West Wales because we went to Cardigan to pick up Fifi. Stayed in South Wales. I stayed in the Gower. We stayed in Rossilly Bay. That was very beautiful. So yeah, I've been dotted around a few places. I think my favourite, well, the place I'd most like to visit again is, actually no, I'd really love to go back down to the Gower, but I'd love to visit Cwmbran again, just because of that pub. I really want to go back to the vegan pub and eat more food there. But the walk was also really nice, and the walk made us feel like we had earned the food. So it did work out nicely. But yeah, when you were on that school trip, did it make you yearn for the coal mines? No, because they were like, you know, when the person giving a tour of a place picks you out. He picked me out and he was just like, hold this shovel. And I was like, okay, I'll hold the shovel. And he was like, but now hold it above your head and imagine doing that for hours, because that is what you would have to do if you worked in the mines. So I was like, okay, I don't think I'm cut out for the mines. So, yeah, I guess that's why I never yearned for them. I was taught at a young age that I wasn't cut out for the mines. It's very dark down there. I remember going down the mines where they turned off all the lights. And also, they had a fake boulder there that I think they said was left behind from a film, but I can't remember what film. In my childhood head, I always remembered it as Indiana Jones, but I don't think Indiana Jones was filmed in Wales, so it must have been something else. But yeah, a stag do kind of was in a coal mine. Lots of mentions of miners. It was a very nice boulder. Our school geography trip went to some godforsaken study centre an hour away from anywhere. Yeah, I can't remember. It was like because it was a primary school trip. It wasn't like any particular subject. It was just let's go to Wales for a week, because why not? It was one of those sorts of things. But so I think we saw a lot of different things, but it used to be Fifi. Fifi. Fifi, come here. No. She's not to be tempted. Beamish. I think I've been to Beamish as well. Was Beamish... That's not the Victorian village, is it? Is that the one that's up near... No, I'm thinking of Jorvik is the Viking one that's up near York. Where is Beamish? Because I think I've been there as well. Basically, I was very lucky with school trips because my parents worked in morning Ffion. My parents worked in a school. My dad was a head teacher of a school, and because of that, because it was technically educational trips which you're allowed to take time off of school for, I got to go on all of the school trips for his school as well as the ones for my own school. So I got to go on like a lot of school trips that I wouldn't normally have got to go on, which is a very lucky position to be in. So yeah, my school only went to Cuffley Camp, which anyone who's from Hertfordshire you'll be the only people who understand Cuffley Camp. And the Peak District. Although my niece now goes to my primary school. Well, no, she's moved into the secondary school, but she went to my primary school and she got to go to Paris. And I was like, they didn't go to Paris in my day. You went to Cuffley Camp and you were happy with it. And you also went to, you spent a week in the Peak District, which was nice. But thanks to my lovely dad, I got to go to York with his school, and the Welsh trips were with his school, and I'm pretty sure Beamish was. But yeah. Yes. It's so funny though, because my my niece, like when we were having we had Christmas Eve dinner around my sister's house, and my niece would just say things like, when she was eating cheese, like she's only little, but she's like, well, she's old enough to have a Twitch account now, but you know, to me she's still very little. And she was she was like, yes, when I eat camembert it reminds me of Paris. I was just like, you're not old enough to say things like that. Kids are too cultured these days. Dear oh dear. Come on in, Zarek. Cheese and grummas. But niece will always seem small to me. That's true. She's taller than my sister now. She's taking after me and going long. But yeah, one day I'll pack up my Twitch account and I'll hand it all over to her. She can continue the legacy. I'll be like, Bryony K will be like the Dread Pirate Roberts. Be like, it's in the name, it's in the fear the name instills. That's the power of it. I did feel a bit bad because when she was spending time with the bunnies, my sister would come in, and then my niece was immediately like, Mum, can we get bunnies? I was like, oh no, I've become that auntie. Because I remember my auntie having a dog, and I was always like, can we get a dog? But actually, she had like 7 dogs. Ooh! And a pig at one point. And a parrot. She had bunnies. Vivi does have the sillies. She do be having sillies in there, though. Okay. I guess, Gerry, would you like your Friday nana? Seeing as Fifi's gone off to destroy cardboard. It would probably be a good thing to lure her away from that sort of crime. May humps. Oh, I can feel my tummy wanting to rumble again. There it goes. Which is annoying because we did have sourdough and then Alex finished off the knobby yesterday. I made this... What did I make? I made chili. But chili spaghetti. Sometimes I just like chili with spaghetti. And I did that. And then Alex was like, I'm still hungry. Which is what he never normally says that. Because I'm not good with portion control. So he was just like, I'm still hungry. And I was like, well, we've got bread if you want bread. And he was like, I was like, do you want me to slice it and butter it for you? And he was just like, no, I'm going to eat the whole knobby. And I was like, okay. So we did the thing like what peasants do in fantasy books, where they just have a chunk of bread. They just ate it. He raw dogged the knobby. Although it wasn't too dry because he did wipe up the sauce with it, sort of thing. But yeah. But yes. That's the man I married. Just spicy bolognese. See, that's what I think. It's just sometimes nice to have it with spaghetti. Spaghetti. There's something else I was going to say and it's completely left me. I don't know. Cover the buns' ears when talking about this. What? No, it's fine. He's ready to laugh. He is. I would, if we do end up doing lap, give money dunk. If we do end up doing lap, I would really love to just take some good bread with me. Just have big chunks of bread around the fire. It'd be a nice one. But I'm still undecided. It's one of those things that I think I should just do it because worst case scenario is we spend the money and we don't like it, and maybe you leave early or something, but you might enjoy it. You might have a good time, or you might really love it. And in that case, that's probably the worst case scenario, because then you have to spend a lot of money all the time because you've found a new expensive hobby. Gerry, don't eat that. Gerry. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I was trying to sort out his bum yesterday because it's really tufty. And he was finally in a mood to let me sort out his... Wait, whose birthday is it? I was in a world of my own. Dunk, it's your birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Oh, I can see the hat. A hat. Okay, hang on. Maybe I can leave you watching Gerry. But Gerry, have you got fluff in your mouth again? Gerry. I'll grab the hat and then I'll give them their banana, and then hopefully they'll be distracted enough that I can put the hat on them. Oh, hello. Oh, you just ran into my leg. This is how I have to walk when I walk around the house. I have to walk like a cowboy because bunnies do just love to run between your legs without warning. Because they're silly. Are you silly? Okay, let me sit down. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's the hat. Do not eat. Okay, here you go. There's a bit for you, Gerry. And a bit for you, Fifi. Oh. Okay. It's on my foot. Gerry, is this your bit? Okay, here we go. I've got them two-sided. Fifi checking his mouth for crumbs. Okay. Maybe if he settle. He's not settled. Here we go. Oh. Hang on, a bit more settled. I took too long to balance it. This is an art, this is. Okay. Happy birthday, Dunk. I hope you have a super lovely, cozy day full of lovely treats and snuggly things. There you go. Happy birthday. He's like, huh? What'd you do? Huh? What happened? There we go. Well done, Gerry boy. Well done. Oh my goodness. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, lap. So, taming velociraptors, yeah. Need to have my hands out like this. Whoa. Also, one of my toes is really warm because it's just been enveloped by Fifi. It's too late to move my foot now. So I'm just here as long as they are. Oh no. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, LARP. So yeah, it might be. Wait, did someone say I was chasing the bunnies round? I vaguely saw a message about. Oh yeah, I just took up blacksmithing and I've justified the expense by saying I'm teaching it to the teens. You're keeping it alive. I didn't know until the other day that there's different, like you get blacksmithing and whitesmithing and goldsmithing and all of this stuff. I just assumed that was like the name for all of it. I didn't know there was so many different, like it depends what metal you're working with. I guess it makes sense thinking about it. But yeah. I think whitesmithing is when you're working with, oh, Kirsty did tell me. With silver, I think it is. Blacksmith is iron, whitesmith is silver, goldsmith is, well, I'll let you guess that one. A whitesmith is a metal worker who does finishing work on iron and steel, such as filing, lathing, burnishing or polishing. Yeah. Alex smithing. Oh dear. That involves being very tall. But yeah, I joined the Discord and the Facebook group, and various other Facebook groups for LARPy things. So I'm trying to. It's one of those things that I'm all excited for at the moment. So Alex said, give it a week, see how you feel about it then, and then if you're still excited for it, then we'll get tickets and start actually planning it. Because otherwise, I start talking myself out of things. So yeah. One of my friends made a tiny knife at a workshop. Ah. I wish I could. I mean, I'm hoping that as there's a few months before it happens, I could maybe learn to make a few things or just like fumble my way through making a few things. Because it would be nice to do some creative, crafty things. Stuff with wood but not metal. Also, I've got a really nice wooden spoon, and I feel like that would be a good thing to take with me because it's a very good spoon. And I'm finally excited to have a purpose for it. A good spoon. I'd love to do like some of the stuff I want to make a prop weapons. Yeah, I imagine there's a lot of things that would be good. Could whittle a spoon. I've already got the spoon. Even if you don't go, you're now talking me into it. What, because of the spoon? Was it the spoon that swayed it? It's a really good spoon. If I had it to hand, I would show you this spoon. But it's one of those spoons that it's not really an everyday spoon, but for the right occasion, it could be good. And I think that will... Gerry, Just squeezed in between. Hello. He's back out again. He changed his mind. Is your lap going to be a hobbit who makes soup? You already have the spoon. Yes. I mean, I could leave you with the bunnies and go and get the spoon, but now I feel like I've overhyped the spoon. What if the spoon isn't as good as I think it is? What if you're all like, shit spoon, mate? What if you start bullying me because of my spoon? Like, nah, your spoon's awful. Oh, Dave, you did miss the nana, I'm afraid. It is a witchy spoon. I bought the spoon from witches. Did I get the spoon? Maybe I'll get the spoon. I'm sort of, because I can't picture. Oh, have I shown you this? I've shown you the spoon then. The spoon has been seen. There's already been a spoon reveal. Spoon. Look at this spoon, nerd. No. Because Gerry's been resting on top of Fifi. He has like a little carved cheek from where she was underneath him. Oh, the spoon. Yeah, I'll go get the spoon. You can watch the bunnies cuddling a bit. Because they're very cute. Do, 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 do. Where's it? Where can I leave you? Can I? Oh no, that's too close, bunnies. Gerry, come round here. Gerry, cuddle Fifi. Gerry. What if I'm here? You're just getting closer and closer, aren't you? I can't even see if you can see Fifi. Oh, there you go. Wait, where's Fifi on the screen? She's there. Okay. I'll very quickly get the spoon. Hopefully Gerry will settle down. There we go. There we go. Okay. BRB, grabbing spoon. Oh, well done, bunnies. Hi. Look, here's its spoon case that it comes in. You can't have a naked spoon. Okay, hang on, Gerry. Hang on. Wait, is it in there? Here we go. Spoon. Behold the spoon. Spoon, spoon, spoon. There you go. It's the perfect bunny petting spoon. Smooth. Fifi seemed in shock for a second, and she's like, "What the heck is happening?" There you go. Spoon. That's my shit spoon, mate. No, Gerry, no. You bonking Fifi on the head. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Okay, so is anyone watching the new Traitors? The cult ripoff that they're doing. There have been some things in it. Oh, yeah. I remember. There's a guy. This isn't spoilers for the show itself, but oh, Limewood. Here's the spoon. No, Fifi. Spoon. Wiggly spoon. There's this guy who, when they do the interviews for who they're choosing to be the traitors, like once all the people have been chosen to be on the show, and they go and they sit and they talk with Claudia and say, you know, like, oh, I want to be a traitor, or blah, 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 here's why I think I'd be a good one. And this guy was like, I think I'd be a good traitor because... Claudia said, like, are you good at lying? And he's like, my wife has made me spaghetti bolognese for 35 years and I hate it and she doesn't know. And I'm just like, what a way for your wife to find out that you don't like her spag bowl. Finding out by watching you on a TV show. I was like, that's so harsh. Unless that was a lie and he loves her spag bowl. And that was how good at lying he is. And the other bit that made me chuckle was when the people first got into the house, two of them ran into the library, sat down, picked up a book, and one of them just goes, "It's giving reading." I was just like, for heaven's sake. I wanted Rithian to watch just that specific bit. Oh dear, oh dear. But yeah, I like that this year they've actually done something with at least the first task to make up for one of the show's massive failings. Because they've actually put in a reason to sabotage tasks for the traitors, which they never did before. And it always just made it so spurious who they voted out, because they were just like, you sneezed earlier, that's pretty suspicious, I'm going to vote for you. And there's just no reason behind any of it. Whereas this year I'm like, oh, maybe they've actually learned from their poor planning before. But we shall see. We shall see. But yeah, I'll watch it either way because it's just one of those annoyingly watchable shows. But I was saying to Alex, I was like, I think if the Yogs are going to do another style show of a similar thing, I was saying they should do a Yogs version of The Mole, because that one I just think is a lot more interesting to have a social deduction thing where the audience don't know who the bad boy is either. It's just you. Well, now we know you're the mole. It's very easy. But I think it just works better as a concept, because I find myself doing it when you know who the traitor is and you're like, oh my gosh, they gave this look, that's really obvious, how did no one else pick up on it? But when you're in the moment, it is difficult to. So whereas with the mole, because the audience don't know who it is, there were times when I was watching and I would be like, oh my gosh, it has to be them, that's so obvious, and then it wouldn't be. And I was just like, oh, okay, no, we really don't know, do we? So I think that would be a good way to do it. I follow someone on TikTok. Can we have a Traitors Cut that's just the faithful so no one knows? Yeah. I guess if you just took out you'd have to take out all the talking heads and stuff, I guess. But yes. I think that would be good. Look how snuggly the bunnies are. Snuggly. I am going to go away now. Goodbye. Imagine if I just hung up the stream. That was it. Just like, well, get out. No, I am going to go now because I've got work to do, sadly. As much as I would love to sit and cuddle bunnies to do a Bilbo. What is it? I'm going to go now and I don't intend to come back. Is that what he says? Something like that. It's been too long since I've seen it. Anyway, yeah, let's raid Fizz-T. I will speak to you soon. I will be back at 2, but on the yogurt channel. So I will see. Look at her, she's so smushy. Smushiest little bro. Oh, sorry, Fifi. I tickled too far. I tickled. No, don't eat the carpet. Don't, Fifi. Fifi. Look after yourselves, everyone, and I shall speak to you soon. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. Kisses. Yeah. You do kisses. Thank you, cow. Bye-bye. A boop.